Good afternoon guys, and welcome to part 2 of my biggest week of swimming, aka swim camp. If you haven't seen part 1, go watch my recent video so you can get all caught up. But anyways, let's get on to what happened at swim camp. Before the video begins, according to YouTube statistics, only one person is unsubscribed to my channel. So scroll down and check if that's you. And if it is, smash that subscribe button, cause come on, kinda the odd one out here, buddy. I'm not gonna be like other YouTubers and be like, please subscribe. But come on, do it. It'll help my channel. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So, Monday morning. I had to get up at 5:50 a.m. The session was at 7 o'clock. We had to be at the pool at 6:30 for dryland warm-up. I don't know if you know this, but in swimming you have to warm up for the warm-up. Yeah, then the morning session was 2 hours. It wasn't too bad. It was just a bunch of 50s at zone 3 and zone 2. Sort of get used to A3 pace. And yeah, then we did a couple of best effort reps, of course, because that's swimming for you. They were slow for me because I don't have much speed. I was kind of mentally demotivated during this time because I just had a really good open water race. I was sort of thinking, oh, well, I don't need to go that hard. I had a good race. But then I'm like, okay, stop being a bitch, Ethan, and get to work. So yeah, I decided not to film with my GoPro the actual camp because I didn't want people to be people who didn't really know about my channel and then me going, oh, so hey guys, just an update. Oh yeah, we just did a swim this morning. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I didn't tell you this, but after the first swim, we did gym work. And we did some dry land, so that included like a circuit of skipping, running, and yeah, running. I finally got to show some dominance. I wasn't the best swimmer in the squad because I'm a triathlete, so be the best at something, you know? So then anyway, after the circuit, which wasn't too bad, we did core. You know, my squad usually has gym sessions. I kind of don't go to those. So yeah, the core stuff, I haven't done core in so long. It was really rough. The afternoon swim was... my memory. I think it was just a bit of a random set with like a bunch of paddles and stuff. Yeah, the first day wasn't too hard because like we were just sort of getting back into it after everyone had their time off. But I was actually did quite well compared to the squad because like I'm in the middle of triathlon season, so I didn't take time off. Let's move on to day 2. Now Tuesday was not a nice day for me specifically. So yeah, we got up at the same time, swam at 7, did more dry land, and the surface for like doing dry land, because you do like inchworms and stuff for warm up, my hands absolutely died. The session included over 3 kilometers in total of kick. And my kick is embarrassing. I'm so slow at kick. I do not understand why I can't do it. I just can't. And I had to do the whole like 3.2k straight. Like everyone else could make the intervals, but I couldn't. Yeah, that was dreadful. And we did it long course as well. So 50 meters long, which is worse. I didn't say this, but the pool, yeah, the water was so clear. And you had to have a shower before you got in the pool because they were that strict on keeping it clean. But at least we didn't have to do any strength work after it because my core was, as predicted, super sore. And we actually did something fun in between the 2 swims. We went to a water park. I think it was called Splash Planet or something. So yeah, everyone else was going on their slides, but I wanted to conserve energy, man. So I went on the lazy river for like an hour. I went on the slides a little bit, but I was just trying to conserve energy because we still had a lot of swimming left and my body was not used to swimming this much. So yeah, anyway, we get to the afternoon and I really did not want to swim after just having been in a water park. So the swim in the afternoon was also not very good for me. It was IM, which meant other strokes that aren't freestyle. Yeah, at least there wasn't any like annoying time cycles or anything, so you could sort of finish it in your own time. So the set wasn't too awful. Good portion of butterfly, like close to 500 meters of butterfly. So at this point I'd swam like 18 Ks in 2 days. So yeah, after the second day my body was still, it was sore, but it still wasn't getting totally broken down. Now, on to Wednesday. I forgot to mention something that I was pretty happy about. So yeah, you know how I was pretty abysmal at kick on day 2? So that gave one of the coaches the impression that I was pretty bad. So then on the IM set in that afternoon on Tuesday, she said, oh, you can put fins on, you can get out if you want. But then I'm like, no, I want to finish this. And honestly, that gave me so much pride, actually telling her no to the easy way out. She never told me if I wanted to get out ever again. So yeah, that was a good highlight of camp for me. Well, we made it to Wednesday, and this was my favorite day because it had sets that are good for me as a triathlete. So in the morning, it was a lot of long aerobic swimming, all with short rest at like a tempo intensity. Yeah, but the 200s were tough though, man. And also it was long course, so my times weren't as fast as I was hoping. I felt like a lab rat at this point because we pretty much had the same routine every day. All right, this afternoon session was yeah, it was nice. It was also another good set for me. It was short interval freestyle. It was at a higher intensity. And oh yeah, we'd have to do vertical kick in between each round or set, which I was pretty bad at. I looked like I was going to drown. So it's like where you have your hands up and then you have to kick in the water like that. We're like 27 Ks of swimming in the week so far. Yeah, so I would talk about lunch and dinner and breakfast and all that, but it's just pretty ordinary. Spaghetti, ooh, we had toast, ooh, we had Sandwiches! Oh, interesting for the video! Woo. That concludes day 3. We made it to Thursday. My body was broken, man. When we were doing dry land, I had to take breaks from literally skipping. Like, this was the hardest day because my body was starting to break down and really hit the wall. Yeah, we were doing 50s at A3 and A2 again, and they were slower than when I did them on Monday because, man, I was just so tired. We did the 4 100s best effort at the end of that A3 set. I swam those so slow, but they were still best effort. They were still like the best I could do because I could barely move my arms. Like, I felt so lactic and so fatigued. It was unreal. And we did more gym work afterwards, and yeah, that was not very fun. We did running with medicine balls, and yeah, it was not that great. And then I just went to my room, and I just slept. I just slept for like an hour and a half, and then we had like a motivational talk from this Olympic medalist in Rio who was a pole vaulter. I forgot her name, but yeah, that was pretty cool to have that. And then what was the swim in the afternoon? God, oh yeah, more I am. And this set felt like forever. Like, originally this 2 hours of swimming wasn't feeling like too long, but these sets, they just, on Thursday, they just dragged on and on. Like, that final set in the afternoon felt like forever. After Thursday, I was just really hoping that we weren't going to have like some super hard final set on Friday. So yeah, I was officially up to like 35 Ks of swimming for the week at this point. I was feeling pretty tired in the room. Then I got invited to play cards with some of the camp members, which was pretty fun. We played Mafia. I don't know if you know what that is. I can't say the word for the other card game. Final set. We only had one more set. So yeah, see you then. You were probably hoping for more amazing scenery on the final day, but nope, I'm out of ideas. We are back in my room. So yeah, Friday was a fun day because our coach actually gave us a fun set. We did relays, but it still felt hard because my body was destroyed. I remember we did so we were swimming in short course, which is 25 meters, but there was 2 short course pools next to each other, like with a bridge in between. So for one of the relays, 450s of freestyle, but in the middle, you would have to climb out and then dive back in. Sort of gave me some triathlon vibes, yeah. It was a fun way to end camp, fun relays at the end. And then after that, I got another coffee because coffee's a goated, even though the rest of my swimming team doesn't think so themselves. Camp was a great experience. It was I did a lot better personally than camp last year. It was a total of 40 Ks of swimming in 6 days. And yeah, I'm so happy to be back riding and running. Like, I was so sick of just swimming. It was driving me insane. My main motive to go to the swim camp was to challenge myself because I didn't think that I could swim 40 Ks in 6 days. I didn't think that my body could do it, but I wanted to prove that wrong, so I took on the challenge. And yeah, I was a triathlete amongst a bunch of swimmers, and I survived. Yeah, it was a fun experience. Thanks for watching, guys, and make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.